Hello everyone and welcome to the latest edition of WOU's Weekly. I'm Michael Collins, joined this week by head softball coach Lonny Sargent. And Coach, this is your first year at WOU, so to get things started, why don't you just tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, yeah, I've had a long road ahead or behind me with coaching. I've been around at Division I, junior college, high school, most recently at Reynolds High School up in Gresham. Prior to that at Utah State, and really started way back when I was in college at Warner Pacific. So, I love the game. I've always wanted to be at Western, so it's kind of worked out. It's been a great run so far.
And I know we're excited to have you, and you're taking over a team that last year at the end of the year was playing really well, and this is the first year of a conference tournament for the league. We would have liked to have that last year because we were playing as well as anybody. Talk a little bit about how the team has been shaping up this past month.
Yeah, I think the team's looking good. Same thing as Coach Walker said earlier, that we expect our kids to come back from break ready to go. And we don't have much time before we start playing down in San Diego. And they're looking really good. They're working hard. They've come into it with transition late in the fall. And so I couldn't expect any more from them, what they've been doing and given so far.
And talk a little bit about some of the returners from last year. Obviously, Amanda Evola last year had an excellent year in all-conference selection as well as others. Talk a little about some of those returning players and the leadership they're providing this year.
Yeah, I think the leaders on the group, they've really stepped up and been okay with all the change. It was difficult at first, but they've really proven that they are leaders for a reason. And Amanda is one of those kids that only being a sophomore, she just seems like she's wise for her age, and she steps up every day. We have other kids like Lexi Ortiza and Hannah Pomeroy that also do the same thing, and they're both seniors now, and they've come into this year after last year, and they've really stepped it up in the weight room and on the field and in practices. It's been great. It's a lot of fun to work with those kids.
I know you haven't even seen them play a game yet, but what are some of the strengths you see for this squad for this year?
Well, I think from what I see, our hitting is going to be pretty good. They can, not from what I've done, but from what they've done over the years and their preparation. Our pitching is going to be it's going to be pretty good this year once we get everybody healthy, and we're banking on our defense keeping us in some games as well. So they've worked really hard on all those assets of the game and or facets of the game, and it's been great to watch. It's a privilege to be coaching them.
And the season starts this week in San Diego. It kicks off a month-long road trip, much like the baseball squad when you're playing up here in Oregon. You'll be going to California, a tournament in Vegas, and a trip to Hawaii. Talk a little bit about how these games help prepare a team for a conference slate.
Well, I think just getting out in the sun. Hopefully there's sun at those places, and we can get on the dirt is really important. And we've been fortunate this month that we've been able to get out, a few days here and there. And the kids are, even though it's been chilly, they've been great. They've been excited to get out. Going to San Diego this weekend, they were second place in the nation last year and won the national title the year before. So it will be a test for us for sure. It's a tough way to start the season, but why not start with the best and then head into Vegas, which is just a tremendous tournament for us. Hawaii is going to be quite the challenge, traveling and getting over there and playing. But just getting outside for these kids is going to be really, really crucial.
Well, I know we're excited to see what happens and excited to get the season started. And thanks a lot for joining us, Coach. We look forward to talking to you throughout the season. And thanks a lot for watching the latest edition of WOU's Weekly. Hope you are able to watch again. Go Wolves!